This video is brought to you by Craig Petronella, cybersecurity IT expert, coach, author, IT HIPAA specialist for medical, legal and construction firms. Managed IT department and proprietary security for less than hiring. The September 2016 threat report from McAfee Labs had some sobering statistics. Ransomware continues to grow, which is no big surprise given how easy it is for people with limited programming experience to partake in it. Instances of ransomware have increased more than 125% from last year, up to around 7 million. Not to be outdone, mobile malware has seen a big increase, with 10.5 million instances. One interesting find is that companies with 5,000 or more employees average up to 50 incidents of data loss every day. Data loss includes accidental instances as well as malicious ones, but the financial and retail sectors have the highest numbers, no doubt because of the valuable information that can be had from these sectors. Not all the news is bad though, at least if you're a Mac user. New OS malware is down 70%. Problems with the state of cybersecurity. In the war between cybercriminals and cybersecurity, the good guys are losing, and it's not even close. In 2015, over $3 billion was sunk into startups with the aim of battling hackers in one way or another. The European Union is investing $2 billion in cybersecurity. The United States is going to spend a whopping $19 billion. And yet, one recent report said that 90% of businesses in Europe have been cyber-attacked within the past 5 years. Another showed that data breaches increased 15% compared to last year. Cybercrime rose 20% from 2014 to 2015 and another 20% from 2015 to 2016. Instances of ransomware alone has risen over 170% in the first half of this year. It's a rising tide, and the healthcare industry has been a huge casualty. One estimate states that over 80% of health-related businesses and organizations suffered some sort of data breach within the last 12 months. This is obviously a very problematic and complicated epidemic, but there are things that can be done, including a change in approach. The way cybersecurity works now, everyone gets the latest doohickey because that's what you're told you should do. That can help, but stockpiling the latest weapons in the fight against hackers is like quitting cigarettes after you've been diagnosed with lung cancer. It can help, but prevention is better. So don't just jump on the latest cybersecurity trends. Get a trained professional to take an in-depth look at your company and find out what works best for you. If you need to find someone for that, schedule today. https://meeting.so/petronella. Email me with any questions, craig@petronellacomputer.com. Do the basics, require strong passwords. Update them regularly. Don't open email attachments and make sure all of your employees are up to date on such best practices. When's the last time you changed your Yahoo password? If you haven't done it since 2012, now is the time to do it. Yahoo is expected to confirm a massive hack that's been rumored to have happened since August, when a hacker known as Peace claimed to have hacked them back in 2012. The data includes usernames, passwords, other email addresses and dates of birth of around 200 million Yahoo users. Yahoo is currently in the process of being sold to Verizon for $4.8 billion, although it's unknown whether news of this hack will have any impact on that. The deal still needs approval from regulators and Yahoo's shareholders. It's known that Trump Hotel Collection suffered a data breach and credit card theft last year. Generally, when a company suffers such a breach, they redouble their cybersecurity efforts. Not so in this case, and because of the carelessness, it's happened again. Owned by Donald Trump, real estate mogul and Republican presidential nominee, Trump Hotel Collections and some additional properties were hacked again less than a year after the first attack. Victims weren't notified until 3 months after the fact, despite the New York law requiring companies to inform customers of potential data theft as soon as possible. Making matters worse, no steps were taken to beef up their cybersecurity after the first event. After the first hack, a report suggested adding security precautions including two-factor authentication to remotely access the company network. Trump Hotel Collection posted a note on their website after the first breach, but they don't seem to have taken any further steps. The hacks affected sites in Canada, Illinois, Florida, Hawaii, Nevada and New York with over 70,000 stolen credit cards and over 300 property owner social security numbers. Trump Hotel Collection has been fined $50,000 by the state of New York. They have also agreed to take specific steps, including updating their policies and practices up to date and hiring a cybersecurity expert.